Hey there, Seminole fans. We are live. Just give me a second. I'm going to drop this link into our website and we will get going. Hey there, Seminole fans. We are live. Just give me a second. All right. Here we go. Welcome to Louisville Cardinal Stadium, deep in the bowels. I'm Lane Hurt. I've got what to watch for, your three keys to victory as Florida State takes on Louisville here at high noon. Let's start from the beginning. Number one, establishing the run. You saw last week how good LaDamian Wood was. You've seen Lawrence Toafili. You've seen Jay Sean Corbin as well. This is a talented group of running backs. Getting the running game early can be key for the Noles, as the Noles are still without Tamorian Terry, still a young, inexperienced wide receiver crew at some places. Brian Robinson could be back as well this week. Coach Norvell said that he could be back and available for this game. If you establish the run, get things going, take some of the pressure off Jordan Travis and his arm, give the Noles a chance to move the ball down the field. You know, when you're establishing the run, you also have to mention Travis because he's been so good with his legs this season and really offered some dynamic opportunities for the Seminoles. Get the running game going. Offensive line has been much better, as you've seen as they progress this year. Coach Atkins has done such a great job with that group. Now they have an opportunity to make some big plays on the ground, open up the passing game, and get things going. Key number two, move to the other side of the ball. Limit the big plays from Louisville's offense. They've struggled this year offensively, being able to move the ball down the field on steady drives, but they have some dynamic playmakers led by Tutu Atwell, some guys who have some real speed, can really cause some matchup problems. If they get those chunk plays, get bailed out a little bit and be able to get down on the field and some large chunks, that's going to give them some confidence, a group that sorely needs confidence. If you're limiting those big plays and they're just kind of chunking and dinking and dunking down the field, they haven't shown the ability to do that yet this season. That could be a huge key for the Seminoles, make them earn those points, make them execute a 10, 12 play drive to get down the field. If they do that, you have to tip your cap to them because they haven't been able to do that a lot all season. Key number three, handling success. And the Noles coming off of a huge victory against the number 5 team in the country, UNC, last week. How can this team handle that success? The Seminoles have needed a marquee win like that for the last couple of the years. They got it. Can they build upon that? Can they now start a winning streak, get that second one in the row? I think coming on the road against, I know Louisville's record isn't great, but I think this is a team that's actually very talented and very good. I mean, they took Notre Dame to the limit, held that team to 12 points for most of the game. I think being at home for Louisville is big for them. I think this win, to me, honestly, I might be a hot taker. I think this is a more significant victory against UNC because I think you see so many programs come off of a big win and then maybe their level drops the next week. Can they not do that? Can they come in here, have an impressive victory, put 2 in a row, and show that everything that they're building is maybe ahead of schedule and they're really kind of building something special here? I think you also have to really tip the cap. We have to, a bonus thing is the special teams. I think each game this season, especially the games they've played the best in, they've made some big special teams plays, whether it's blocks, returns, or I think I'm interested to see if maybe they can break a return this week, whether on kickoff or punt return. Travis J, I know, is itching for that opportunity. Can they block another kick? They've been so good at it this year. They're so good at scheming things up and looking for weaknesses, which is what you saw in the first punt block that Ja'Kai Douglas had last week. And then just the effort's tremendous because that's what you saw on the second one is the effort that they're able to put in, that Marvin Wilson was able to put in and get that block. Can they make another huge special teams play since it's been such a strength for this team? Anyways, it's the Noles and the Cardinals, high noon here in Louisville. Should be an exciting one. Game is on regional sports networks. I know a lot of people have cut the cord are kind of bummed out because there's been some blackouts in those areas. I know Hulu doesn't take it anymore, but check your local providers. See if you can find that game. Cheer on your Noles. Of course, you can also follow on social media. There'll be some great photos and graphics throughout the game. We'll have some great post-game content as well. Mike Norvell will be live here after the game, taking questions from the media. Then we'll have interviews, highlights, and all sorts of stuff as Florida State looks to build upon their big win last week with another win against Louisville. That's going to wrap up things for now. Lane Hurt, Seminoles.com. And as always,